in the business of security, Ibrahim Traore is not treating religion as primary, but rather secondary. When Ibrahim Traore took over office as the president of Burkina Faso, he first of all chased France out of Burkina Faso, considering the fact that their presence in Burkina Faso did not bring an end to insecurity. Rather, it exacerbates insecurity in Burkina Faso, and so there was no need for France to continue to stay and dominate the architectural government of Burkina Faso, and so that was it. So by so doing, he drew a mark of war, which these France, this have been trying all their possible best to see that he's taken down, right? So, and he have survived several assassinations attempts and all of that. And now after he have fought, in fact, before he took over, almost it is said that 70% of Burkina Faso was in the hand. I mean, 80% of Burkina Faso territorial integrity's land, foreign, I mean, yeah, what will I say, sovereign country was in the hands of terrorists. And trust me, when he came, he was able to put an end to that to some extent. So, he's now getting an intel that after he have finally neutralized these terrorists from outside, there's this idea of them regrouping, having indoctrination in the mosque, having their coordinates in the mosque. And what he did was to ban every religious activities in government facilities. Like he banned the Christian, he banned the Muslims from gathering in every government facilities in Burkina Faso all around. And as a result of that, a sheikh who was not happy with that went out. He made some inflammable comments, and trust me, he was arrested. And then he was taken to the front line to be trained for the major task of defending the land of Burkina Faso. And his own followers came out to protest against his arrest, and they were all rounded up by the security men, and they were also taken to be conscripted into Burkina Faso's military architecture for the defense of the motherland. Now, Tara understand that for you to end insecurity, you must be decisive. You must be sincere in what you are doing, and you should not use anything like religion should not be as an obstacle for you, because we are talking about human lives here, right? And anything that will serve as a barrier should be taken away. And that is why, I don't forget, Ibrahim Traore is a Muslim. He came from a Muslim background. He's a Muslim even till today, right? And you understand that these guys are using these Islamic fanatics or Islamic extremists against the existence or the survivor of Burkina Faso. And he cannot stand and watch and see these barbarism continue. And he's trying all his possible best to put an end to it. They've arrested like two sheikhs, one in Bobo Dioulasso and one in where again, I can't remember the place, but they were all arrested. I know that they will catch them. No, he want to conscript them into the military so that they will also, because some of their actions seems they are jobless, so you want to offer them jobs so that they will know that at this point in time they are military and they will be fighting for the peace coexistence of Burkina Faso. And that is a serious president who wants to see insurgency end, right? He don't want to look at tribe. He don't want to look at religion. He don't want to look at ethnics, right? He just want to make sure that every stone must be unturned for peace to return in Burkina Faso. And trust me, Ibrahim Traore is setting a pace for other African country presidents to copy. He's building a new model in governance, right? And he is the only person who understands how to govern. He understands what is good for his people and what is good for the nation. And he's doing that regardless of how other people feel about it. That is a leader. And that's the kind of person we want to be. We, the African youth, are praying to have this kind of person as the African president, all African president. Like he should be the head of all the African president. Now, he speaks for the benefit of Africans. He's a lion, right? He roars. And every colonial this thing, they're scared of him. And now what they will try to do is to begin to lie that he's against religion and all of that. All this propaganda is not going to work again, because that was what they did to eliminate Thomas Sankara. They used the same propaganda to eliminate Gaddafi, and so many African prominent leaders who stood up against this advance of the colonial masters, which as it stands now, in the age of technology, we will not allow that to happen. We will amplify the reality of what is really happening. And you cannot gaslight Ibrahim Traore because he's going against religion. No, is the Muslim, is the Christian not? They've also suspended the Christian not to also worship in the government facilities. So why is the Muslim own different? Then why the person who suspended them is also a Muslim? So you understand the antics of this terrorist. And so let's give it up. Let's give Ibrahim Traore his flowers. He have done well, and we hope that God will give him long life and good health for him to continue in this trajectory. Because we want a model that we, the young Africans, will also copy and apply when the time is right, when we are being called upon, and we will stand to defend our people instead of checking out. Thank you. Please do to share this video and let it get to whomever it may concern. Bye.